Bobi Wine had been arrested somewhere because he was not following Ton Semberera. He was not following the election guidelines. Up to now, they are not following them. That's what Nankabru is saying, that she also wants to join Bobi Wine so that they kill more Ugandans. So, I heard there was violence in Kampala. I said, okay, you give me a written report about what happened. I gave a broadcast. The other Sunday, after getting the report, 54 people died. 32 of the 54 were rioters who were attacking the people and attacking the police. Then they say the other 22 were caught by stray bullets. Now I want the analysis of the stray bullets. And once I get that report, when I speak next time, I will speak about it, person by person. If it is the police who are in the wrong, we shall act against them. Who doesn't know our record? Who doesn't know our record? Our record is that we don't tolerate indiscipline in the armed forces. If you really, you are honest, you know the history of NRA. We are the only army which has operated in Somalia and has never had any problem. And Somalia is a very conservative Islamic society. Would have had problem. So, although I am polite, I don't sometimes speak, but I would urge all people to be sincere. If you speak about a subject, speak about it sincerely. And by the way, you should be careful with God, because I also know about the Bible. I would have become a bishop if God had not given me another assignment. God is not to be mocked. And I know the case of Ananias and Sapphira, his wife, who went and told lies. They said, you know, these Christians had formed a cooperative or something like that after Jesus went to heaven. And they said, you sell your property, you come and declare. I think Ananias and his wife went and sold and kept some. And they died there and then. So please, when you are playing with things, don't play with God. Don't tell lies in the name of God. God will not be happy. So the violence, we condemn violence. And I will not tolerate any violence. But we are also not going to tolerate criminals attacking innocent people, destroying property, derobing women. Women with clothes were removed. I have not heard anybody condemning that. I have not heard that. Any person, whether you people you condemn, I didn't see it. It was not reported. To okwambula abakyala, abantu ne basirika. So this violence, yes, but we must audit who caused the violence, incident by incident. This year, I know you people, the religious people, you are fond of prophecies. This one will happen, this one will happen, and all that. Very good, you can prophesy. But I read the book of Genesis, where God gave the human being, Adam and the other, his wife, 2 mandates. Mandate number 1 was multiply and fill the earth. Africans are doing that very well. There's no problem on that. But the second one is establish dominion over nature. Use your, because I remember we were created in God's image. We are small gods because we were created in God's image here on earth. So, when there is a problem, we're supposed to get an answer using the superior intelligence which God gave us. And I pray that God gives us the capacity to handle this. This year, we had all these challenges. We had the locusts. Oh, the locusts are going to finish the food. Wapi. The locusts finished themselves. We killed them. I don't think they ate even a single. Banyankole have a lot of words. Echikumba, the sheath of the sorghum. I don't think they ate even one echikumba. Then we had the floods. The lake level went up. And it would threaten the dams. It didn't, because we worked on the floating islands. The landslides. We overcame all these problems. Even this corona, we have actually overcome it, because when you hear that only 220 people have died, in spite of all this, what? In the US, 260,000 people have died. So 220 is bad, but not as bad as in some of the other places. But even the 220 would not have died if really we were all serious. Now, the elections will be peaceful. Because that's what we fought for. Nobody is going to disturb our elections. That's what we fought for. And anybody, I know all these games which are being played here by the foreigners, by the Wazungu, by some other people. I wish them good luck. But I can assure you, we shall have peaceful elections. And anybody who puts himself on the path of wanting to disturb our right. His Grace the Archbishop put it very well. This is a right, it's not a favor. To live in peace is a right. His Grace the Archbishop Cyprian Rwanga put it very well. It's a right. You have no right to disturb my peace, to throw stones at me, to stop me from speaking. Let everybody follow the law, then there will be peace. I am following the law. I'm not addressing you. These people want to address me. Even when they gather, I sit in my car and just wave from inside the car. I cannot stand to. Of course, me, I have a mask. Bring my mask. I have the masks as president. I have all these masks. I can go even in a. This is the one. This is a N95. If you put it on, even if and you put the other face shield, even if the people have corona, it will not catch me. But when I stand up to speak and I'm protected myself, it means my supporters are infecting one another. They're affecting one another. Me, I am safe, but for them, they're affecting one another. It's criminal. I cannot understand how people can do something like this. And the Electoral Commission of this Mr. Byabakama, I don't know what they are doing, why they should allow all this nonsense to go on. I am not happy with that Electoral Commission, this of Byabakama and the police, that police there. So, but we shall have peace. We shall have peaceful elections. Nobody will disturb our elections. Anybody who tries will fail, because that's what we fought for. We have been fighting for the last 50 years. You must be not serious if you think you can disturb Uganda when we are here. You are just deceiving yourself. I know all these fellows who are running around, homosexuals, I don't know what. You go and do your business where you, not here. The NRM has its own problems, because like the young children in Kampala, because what has been happening is that the foreigners working with the local opportunists have been giving opium, marijuana, and money to our children who are street children to cause mayhem. Now, that is partly a mistake of the NRM cadres who have been running these towns, because they have not been reaching out to those street children. Those children were there, and yet we had told them to do it, but they were not doing it. So the NRM people have their own weaknesses of laziness, of selfishness, of all the but at least for them they are lazy, they are selfish, but they don't disturb. Now the other ones are lazy, selfish, and disruptive. So that's why this is but fortunately, the issue of our children, street children, some of whom are now street men. Somebody was a street child, he's now a street man or a street woman. We are in touch with them, and it's good that, because you remember when I brought Full Figure. Do you know Full Figure? My girl Full Figure. She was a commander among the ghettos. And then I brought Butcherman. Then I was being attacked by the NRM structures. Why is he dealing with those people, not us? Then my question was, but you are not dealing with them. You are not reaching out to the people down. You want to monopolize access, but you don't do the work. So what do I do? But I ignored them. I bypassed them, brought to Full Figure, brought to Butcherman, brought to all the ghetto commanders. We are now, so the NRM people must also criticize themselves for not reaching out to the smaller people in these different places. But the opposition and their foreign backers are both useless and disruptive. So while the NRM people may be lazy, may be selfish also because they don't reach out to people, but at least they are not disruptive. They maintain the peace. And as long as the peace is there, we can get solutions. So the opposition are both useless and disruptive. Because some of these fellows, well, I don't want to turn your Thanksgiving into a political rally. I don't have to present my political arguments to you here. I have the place where I will produce the political arguments, but I spoke about it because I heard you talking about violence and so on and so forth. That's why I said I should comment. But otherwise, in the right forum, I will disassemble all the liars by word of mouth. So I thank you very much. Thank you very much for remembering my song. This song used to be sung at Mbarra High School. It was a beginning of term song. I don't know what happened to those songs, Your Grace. What happened to those songs? Those booklets. Which other? But like this one, Lord dismiss us with that will be end of term. Then the beginning of term would be, Lord behold us with thy blessing. I used to like it so much.